Hey Brian, I've put this video together to help you see the added benefits you'll experience when you start using the scheduling tool. Also, when you do decide to transition over to the scheduling tool, you'll have a better understanding of exactly what it can do for you in terms of added features. So to get to a written schedule, you click on Scheduling, View Edit Schedule, select the department, and then of course the date. I took the liberty of scheduling your lead staff's hours for the coming week. That would be April 4th through the 10th. So what your scheduling tool gives you at a glance is, of course, the department title, your date range, your forecasted weekly sales, all of your forecasted daily sales, the date, of course, a list of all of your employees that are in that department, and down below here you have a shift count, AM and PM, for all 7 days. And you have a lineup feature. It gives you the roster for any scheduled shift. So we're going to click on Friday to give you an idea. This is the roster for Friday. Now keep in mind, all of the other departments are yet to be scheduled with the exception of a driver shift. So I did a driver shift here and all of your lead shifts for AM and PM. So it shows you all of the employees scheduled, where they're scheduled to work, their in and out time, and their total hours. As you scroll further down, it has a breakdown on all your total AM hours, PM hours, AM and PM pay, total hours, total forecasted sales for the day, and labor percent per department for that day. And I'll show you a grand total of numbers later on in this video very quickly. So that's your lineup feature, giving you your daily roster. So as you can see here, there's a bunch of colors. It's a color coding system that your scheduling tool will include. And off to the right here, you'll see all of the scheduled hours in red. That means you've scheduled each one of these employees at least 29 hours. So once you hit 29 or larger, it's going to turn red, giving you a heads up. Hey, just so you know, this employee is scheduled at least 29 hours. Is that okay? And if so, of course, you continue to move on. If not, make a change and eliminate that threat. Down here, there's 4 different colors: green, blue, gray, and yellow. Green is a limited shift availability. This person can work Monday AM, but can't start, as you can see from the text below, can't start till 11 AM. And there's even a comment: this person has an early class. The dark gray is completely unavailable, and it tells you why. This person has a second job. This is a test employee, by the way, for just for example purposes. The yellow indicates that the test employee is scheduled in another department on this shift, and it shows right there as you scroll over it, other shift, meaning this person's not available because another manager used this employee in another area, so you can't touch them. The blue means they requested time off. This one, as you scroll over, you can see why they need it off. Visiting a college campus, and it says approved. That means a manager has addressed the request off and approved it. Over here is also another request off. It says a birthday party for sister, but it says entered. That means it has yet to be addressed. So the scheduling manager has to make a decision based on no one addressing the issue early on. So you'll have to make that decision on your own. But at least it gives you great information to make proper decisions. So at a glance, you have all your total labor hours scheduled, all of the color coding giving you complete availability, all of your shift counts, your lineup. In addition, if you go over to the sales and labor totals, this is where you're going to see an accumulation of the entire week. So it's for the 4th of April. Hit submit. And what pops up is a breakdown of all of your hours, AM and PM, all your pay, AM and PM, total hours, and total sales forecasted. These are kind of in the way, so these are approval alerts for your awaiting for your decision. So I'm going to just get them out of the way real quick. This is a temporary removal, and it shows you a labor percent here. That's per department for the entire week. So you have a really great idea exactly where you're spending your money. There's also a breakdown daily, all your numbers, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. This is a great way to take a look at everything that's been scheduled well before you post anything and make a decision that might not be beneficial for the restaurant. Oh, and one more thing, Brian. Going back into the scheduling grid, if there is a scheduled event coming up for the week you're scheduling for, you're going to see this here. It says Event Alerts, and it'll be indicated under the column of the day the event is going to take place. This is telling you that you have a scheduled event in your online event calendar, and it might impact the way you schedule your staff, whether it be additional staff members or possibly an early in time or a late time based on the event. So what the best thing to do, of course, is to go into your event calendar, find out exactly what the event needs in the way of staff, and then go back into your scheduling grid and schedule accordingly. And that is right here. Click on View Events. There it is. You click on it, and you can see that, well, it's a test party. It starts at 5 o'clock, and it's going to last about 3 hours. And it's got an approximate guest count of 26 people. Now, how will that impact the way you schedule? You make that decision, go back into the scheduling grid, and make the proper choices. Okay, Brian, that's it. Obviously, I would love to entertain any questions you might have, so get to me anytime you wish, and I will be there for you.